So our adventuring group right here, this trio, which all have introduced themselves, is journeying to the north of a land called Elysia. They well, actually, no. Let's start with characters. I changed my mind. We'll start with what's in Roll20. So, Stephanie, if you can introduce your character.
All right. I am playing Strong Birdsong. She is a barbarian, and her race is an... I don't know if I'm going to say this right. An Ecoptera? Sure. It's like a humanoid bat that our other member of UPIC Gaming, Mental Burnout, created and homebrewed. So I'm testing that out. And Ryan had a big hand helping him out. So we're going to see how this goes. Strong basically is, well, one of the strongest of her people. Even though she's like the sweetest, kindest barbarian you're ever going to meet. The elders from her, she comes from a canyon that's like kind of far from Elysia, but she came to Elysia to try and find some relics of a deity, Marahoot? Is that how you say it?
Marahute? The great golden eagle of the wind and sky?
Oh, that works really well. To find some relics of Marahute, and along the way meets Lindsay's character, and Strong kind of asks her to help her, like, can I take this relic, or should it go to a temple? So she's basically just looking for relics of Marahute.
All right. Excellent. Lindsay, if you introduce your character.
Yeah. Okay. I am playing Chiradote Pretty. She is a northern cardinal, a literal bird who can talk because she's great. And so is everyone else of her people because they can also talk. And they're your birds. So Chiradote Pretty, called Cheer by her friends. She's one of the smaller ones of her flock. And she's always been kind of picked on a little bit. Not that it was much of a big deal because birds aren't that mean. But, like, she really, really liked Marahute. Like, just the idea of...
Mockingbirds aren't mean?
Hey, maybe there aren't mockingbirds in my flock, okay?
Have you never seen the movie Birds? Because they're pretty mean.
I haven't seen that. Oh,
angry.
Okay, well, those are the talking kind. They are the uncivilized.
That's true. Uncivilized.
But so, Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm hogging your spot. I don't know why I'm doing it. Please go.
Okay, so she was always pretty small. What I'm trying to get at is that she was first introduced to the idea of Marahute after, like, a particularly sad day, which was very uncommon for Cheer. And she just liked the idea of being, like, stronger and bigger, like Marahute. And so she kind of idolized him at first, and then it became more of, like, a worship kind of a thing. When she was like, oh, man, he's really great. He made the winds. He makes thunder. He keeps us safe. He's awesome. And so she kind of became a sort of pilgrim cleric. Like, she just goes around doing good things, spreading the good word and the good strength of Marahute. And when she met Strong, she was like, this is great. I'm going to make sure that this relic goes where it's supposed to go, because if it doesn't, that's not good. And so, but then eventually, Strong and Cheer became pals. But one day they got separated, and there was a blizzard, and Cheer got stuck flying far away from Strong and couldn't find her, and ended up at a little homestead of a halfling named Rosy. And Cheer got injured in the blizzard, and Rosy and her child, Rosy and her child helped nurse Cheer back together. Back to health. Woo! And then they became friends, and I'm assuming after that we all became a trio.
Traveling companions.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume that if we got separated, that I, like, maybe found you at this point, something about something. I don't know.
She's great.
Have you seen a little red bird? She's like this big.
You had a meetup spot at the front of the mall.
If we get separated, that
Meet at
homestead.
the tall tree.
Yeah. Cool.
So go ahead.
So Rosy, tell us about yourself.
So Rosy Bellsinger is a halfling bard who inherited the gotta look at the name. The bells of Adonis, which are a mystical set of bells that are been within her family for as long as anyone can remember. And they unexpectedly appeared to her a few years ago and ended up using them and displaying a really good talent with the bells. And so even though she has this comfortable life, she has a couple of kids who have since grown up and have kids of their own, and she's been living in this comfortable cottage. She decides to go adventuring and save Charity after that blizzard. She's trained as a healer, and so knew how to help her out. Yeah.
Awesome. So,
high five.
Tell me about, like, how did you all meet Agnes? When did that happen?
Agnes. I have no idea. How'd you get your goat, yo?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear this.
So, I know that. So I'll tell you a little bit about Agnes, and this might help.
Okay.
I don't know. So Agnes is the daughter of something kind of a celebrity in kind of the nation. It was one of the first goats to be promoted as a shield maiden in the Veldragon Kingdom. And his name was Gruff, and he had a few kids in the mountains that he missed dearly. But Agnes kind of took it upon her to carry on, like, her father's legacy and to go around into the world and to protect people. And I'll guess, like, somewhere in her past, she probably crossed with you. What would that have looked like? Like, what, did she come to your town? Did you meet somewhere on the road after you set off?
I'm not very good at improvising.
Okay. All right. All right. So you leave town. You're a bard, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you play songs of, like, maybe stories, tell stories at different taverns? Maybe you're interested in like, oh, here's kind of a celebrity and she's kind of traveling on her own. Maybe I can follow her around and like tell this story of what's going on here. Or I want to be a part of the story. What do you feel like is your character's personality? Mm-hmm. Do you want to be part of the story, or is it? What are you looking for, do you think? And
okay.
And other people, you can kind of chip in if it helps.
So Rosy likes to hear a good story. She's not necessarily the best storyteller. And she is kind of still learning about how to do this adventuring thing. So maybe she sort of followed Agnes around for a bit. Oh,
no, go ahead.
Okay. And eventually asked her if she could come along and learn from such a great celebrity.
And Agnes tells you after, like, you have a conversation, and she kind of gets to know you well enough to know that she likes you, and she'd be like, what was the first thing? It would be nice to have someone on my journeys with thumbs.
Indeed. I can definitely provide thumbs and pairs.
It's a world for thumbs.
It's like being left-handed, but worse.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's how you all start journeying together. Okay, so what happens is you all hear about, well, actually, I'll say, Cheer, you hear about this, or maybe even are told this by Marahute. Marahute, the god of the winds, he comes to you in you think a dream or a vision, a living vision, or a waking vision?
Yeah.
well, yeah, let's say the kind of you wake up in the morning, like sing your little morning song, and then as like the sun is rising, it's like these golden wings stretch out across the sky from the sun. Ooh, and you hear this song. It's not a voice. It's like a melody as Marhute sings, and it's a song of melancholy and loss, and through it, it's not in words, but the language of the music. You understand that one of his the northern winds has been stolen from him, and this him losing control of the northern winds has kind of thrown the North Kingdoms, kind of the snowier parts of Alesia, kind of thrown their whole climate into disarray, and everything is becoming more and more cold. And it's actually maybe later after the vision, you even hear stories of like some people coming south because they can no longer survive up there. And you probably also hear rumors of that these winds were stolen by a frost worm.
Them snakes.
Them snakes. So you come to your companions and kind of maybe bring this story to them and say, we've got to go. You can say however you want, but like that, you like impart the knowledge that like we need to free these winds so Marhute can take control once again in the north. We don't have to play that out if you don't want to, but if you would like to, okay, then we'll skip ahead. As you journey northward, the four of you, the roads become harder and harder to travel. You pass several people moving south in these kind of caravans. Everyone is done up in thick like furs and like wools, kind of like up to their eyes, just little like pinholes where you can see them. Everyone tells you not to go north, that there's nothing up there anymore. There's not snow. It's too cold to snow. It's just miles and miles of ice. And you continue moving northward until you come upon the city of Piglu. And as you kind of pull approach these gates, kind of trying to keep the elements out as much as possible, but you're like, those of you with teeth are chattering quite a bit. And you come across these gates and you see a slat at the very top of the gate, or you hear it first. You see nothing. You see like a point of light show at the very top of the door, and then like a stick knocking ice loose from outside the door, and you hear a voice. I'm like, "Who goes?"
What?
Hello? Hello?
Did you
Who's
say
out there?
I'm cheered out pretty.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Why are you here? What is your business?
I'm here to help Marhute because the northern wind was stolen by a mean snake.
It sure was. Gosh, you all look real cold. Do you want inside?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, open the gate.
And then like you just hear people like with hammers and picks kind of like loosening up ice to try to get this gate that's threatening to freeze over. It creaks open, and before you, kind of wrapped in really thick clothes, you see a shape kind of waddles towards you as the penguin people of Piglu kind of approach you. All right.
Penguins.
And say,
Follow us. Let's get inside.
I'm like a little popsicle on Rosy's shoulder.
yeah. Okay.
Just like wings wrapped around myself, just like.
So, you all enter in this central, this large city town hall in the very center, long hall. There is a pitiful fire that is smoldering in the middle, as so most of the Piglopayans are all like leaning up against each other, trying to keep themselves warm. Everyone's kind of like wilding back and forth. You hear sneezes and sniffling as everyone is seems, horribly like they can't handle this weather. And Cheer, maybe you most of all. Actually, Cheer and Rosy, because Rosy, you know a lot about a lot of different things. Penguins are pretty good with the cold, but this is particularly bitter cold. And you also notice that as you get inside, it's a little hard to tell outside with the thicker clothes, but inside you can tell that these penguins are a little thinner than you would expect them to be. That they don't have the nice warm fat that they normally do or should in this kind of weather. So you're brought before a small throne where an old squat penguin sits with kind of golden eyebrows shooting up and leaning to the side.
Okay. Hello? What do we have here?
Well, hi, I'm cheered up pretty. I'm here to fix this.
Why don't you come here?
Okay.
I just crack the eyes off of myself.
Why would you come to this place? There's nothing here anymore.
Well, you're here and you're not nothing.
Well, for the time being, I don't know how much longer that'll last.
Well, that's why we're here, because we're going to make sure that's a long, long time.
It's very difficult.
Well, yeah.
The weather's gone so cold, the oceans themselves are frozen over for miles and miles. You can no longer get at the fish, so we need to get.
How long has it been like this?
You would be surprised, not very long, only a few months. But we're already almost gone with all our stores.
Oh. Well, did the cold come from anywhere in particular when it started? Like, did it come from the ocean? Or, like, not that way?
Well, we're not quite sure, but we know it seems that it came from the north. We've had scouts that have seen the frost worm swirling around the sky. But we think he has taken up residence in one of the mountains.
I nod solemnly.
Have you seen this frostworm before, or any other?
Any other? No. I've never seen one before. Do you think that you could actually handle an entire frostworm?
They don't call me strong
Well-
for nothing.
Well, I didn't know they called you strong at all.
I love him.
He's my favorite NPC of all time.
Oh, forever.
I mean, you're all very, you pardon me for saying, very small.
Well, yeah.
I guess good things come in small packages.
Small
Yeah.
but mighty.
Well, if there's anything that we can do to help with it, be more than happy to. We really could use this. Would you like any stew? We have some fish stew left. There's not much, and it's very briny. But
I'm okay. I've got a pack of seeds my mom packed me.
oh, she sounds like a very nice lady.
I only eat fruits and veggies, so no thank you.
Oh,
I'll just make a nice cup of tea. I go walk over to the fire and I pull out my little kettle.
Okay.
Right on the fire.
Yay!
Yay. So what are you cooking on the fire?
I'm just making some tea.
Okay, cool, awesome. And as you're making tea, there's some of the other Piglopayans who are kind of like giving little sniffs to what you're making, and just like,
Oh, that sounds very old. What is that?
Oh, it's a tincture that I'm making from some herbs, and I sort of shore them before I like put them in there.
It's been so long since I've seen some greens of any kind.
Oh. Well, these have been dried, and they come from my homeland.
What do you call it?
Well, this is chamomile.
Chamomile.
Oh, yes, chamomile.
It's a lovely tea. Would you like a cup?
Oh, I wouldn't even. I couldn't be in a position.
Are you sure? I can make moths.
It's like, no. When it...
Are you sure? No, I'm not.
Yes.
Saying I couldn't possibly. It's like, ooh. It warms me right to my bones.
So, as you're all sitting around the fire and drinking tea, did anyone want to do anything or ask any other questions? Let's say it's at night, so you could probably stay here the night and make a fresh start in the morning. You just anything in particular?
I'll take a hot bath in one of those teacups.
That's the cutest thing ever.
Okay.
I just find like a rafter or a beam and just like nestle in upside down.
Okay. So yeah, you go up to the rafters and they're just like there's lots of hanging icicles, and actually takes you a long time to find something that's not like all covered in ice, and that you can maybe you knock some free to make yourself a little space. Being careful not to drop any. Yeah. Well, yeah.
She's strong. She'll just bust right out.
Yeah, there you
go. Rosy, is there anything that you wanted to do in particular?
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up one of the penguins and maybe see if it's easy to get to the mountain. Like, if we could see the mountain from here.
Let's see. Look, see, I mean, the mountain is not that far, okay? But you're gonna be going over, like, really difficult terrain. It's real, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but it's real cold out there. So, it's gonna be slow going. There's intermittent blizzards, so, you gotta watch out for the elements, that sort of thing. Under normal circumstances, this would be maybe an 8-hour journey, but I don't know. I frankly don't know how long it might take you.
Okay. Are there any creatures out, of course, other than from the frost worm? Are there any other creatures we should be aware of?
Yeah. I mean, most people have gone south at this point. Right now we're the only village left. Most of them are moved on. But of course we can't, because, the dames are in the middle of the great sitting, and we can't move with the eggs being as they are. They're not going to survive the cold. And we're in a rough spot, okay? Because we're running out of food. The closest thawed ocean is miles and miles and miles away. And we can't move until the eggs hatch, and we're just stuck here for right now. You asked me a question. Sorry. I tend to ramp.
That's all right.
I don't know. You might find with the frost worm there came some I don't know, little guys, little lizard guys. We call them snowballs. You might see some of those. Hopefully not. But I was gonna say that the regular size, they're about our height, and they've got real bad attitudes. So if you can
not
avoid,
very friendly.
No, not at all.
Good to know. Well, thank you, sir. You've been very helpful.
Well, that's what I do. I don't do a lot.
Well, all right.
I have a question about the penguins.
Sure.
Oh, I guess this would be OOC, but I'm just more curious, like, if they're, like, emperor penguin height or smaller, because they said their height. Just curious.
Yeah, they're about, like, 3 feet,
Okay.
3-4 feet tall.
So everything we're going to come against is as big as I am. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We're all the same size.
Yeah.
We're
It's
all
just like...
so small.
And I guess the guy that you're talking to, he's like,
hey, good luck tomorrow. It's my shift to sit on eggs, so duty calls. So I'm gonna warm that sucker up. I got the tuckers for it, so that's why they got me.
Daddy.
Well, that's why they got me on the night shift. They keep the best.
The best butt.
they save the best butts for the night shift.
Well, all right.
okay.
I'm gonna go cuddle up with Agnes.
Okay.
To sleep.
Okay.
She's probably warm.
She's shivering actually. She is a mountain goat, so she is used to like super cold temperatures, but this is again beyond what she's ready for. I'll say probably on the journey you maybe or not you specifically, but someone helped outfit her with some like a sweater that she can wear or something. What would her sweater look like? What do you think? And this is to the group.
Strong can knit, and she just knit it on her, like knit it
Okay.
around her, because it was like I can't. I don't know how to custom
Your
make
horns are
this.
so long.
Yeah, but we can't get it over, so just stay still for like an hour or two. I'm just like.
So is it kind of like a onesie with booties with like a little like hatch and then like in the back for?
It's like,
or was it like
it's like turtleneck.
a turtleneck? Okay, yeah,
But you know, like the kind that like rolls a little bit, and then
Yeah.
I left her hooves out because I assume she needs those for like climbing.
Oh, yeah.
And then like a poop chute, because
Oh, yeah.
she's gonna have to go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Like her booty's hanging out a little bit, and then
Yeah.
maybe like knit just at the ends of her horns, like just little caps with like pom poms, just because I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Okay, so she's got horn tassels.
Yeah.
She loves
Yeah. I like on the way over, you every once in a while you catch her like as she go by a particularly reflective sheet of ice. She would like just give it a little bit of.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then she would walk with her chin just a little bit higher as she kind of like continue. All right, awesome. So you all get some sleep, get some rest. Try to keep yourself warm as much as possible. Which, even though the fire isn't very impressive, it's still much better than nothing. But you wake up the next morning, somewhat refreshed, but teeth chattering, and you set out on your journey. Did you want to do anything before you? Any last things? Okay. Before you go, the Emperor, whose name is Octuk.
Before you go, we wanted you to have this.
And he hands you a potion that he explains is greater restoration.
Say, just in case the cold gets to one of you.
And I walk up and grab it and say thank you.
Uh,
We'll do our best.
Go with Marahute.
Marahute!
I fluff up a little bit. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so as you journey along the path, or ice moving towards the north, like there will be some like winds that kind of, you notice, like kind of kick in wildly from different angles, kicking up snow drifts into like clouds of white that temporarily blind and sting you as you go by. There are outcroppings of rock that you have to carefully navigate by. Sorry, I should move to this. And as you continue forward, Rosy, you feel something in the bells that. Where do you wear them?
Yeah, so they're sort of like around my chest,
Like
kind of like a
bandolier.
A bandolier.
Bandolier. Okay, so
Little pockets. I can pull them out.
okay, so a couple of you hear some like voices like begin to kind of like show up in your head, and it's like,
Oh, wow. There's the magic in this area. This is impressive.
It's my new
This is
favorite
amazing.
bell.
it's like as you a voice that you recognize as Soa and Aerith is like, I don't know what you mean. He's like, it's wild and out of control. What is the point of magic if it can't be controlled? Thebe, or Thebe is kind of like,
Oh, yes. Well, it is very important to, as we move our way through this area, to make sure that we're careful of the winds and the careful, because if these things are out of control, then we don't know what might happen. We really got to watch our P's and Q's.
and yeah, and
You're
I'm
just
not gonna-
carrying like a belt of tiny old men. That's so great.
That's three's enough. There's so many
Yeah.
more.
Is it? Is it
A
enough?
lot. There's 8.
They seem to be having their own personal reactions to the magic that's kind of swirling around in the area. But you walk across this what seems like a frozen lake. This large expanse, very fairly smooth, almost like glass. Probably under normal circumstances, you'd be worried about, the lake cracking and like falling into it. But the snow, this entire lake is entirely frozen, and there's nothing to fall in through. So one hazard that might have been there is not a hazard for you as you kind of make your way over it, and you look down into the ice. We're not going to roll yet. You look down the ice and you see kind of the frozen shadows of fish that were swimming in the waters below, but are now kind of frozen in time. You continue making your way for the next couple hours. You pass what looks like it used to be a city that has crept in the cracks in the stone and split it apart, as it almost looks like a frozen in time explosion, as like ice shards are like spreading everywhere, and crumbled stone is collapsed onto on the ground around it. You see several signs that this place has been abandoned, not too distantly in the past. But it seems that whatever this frostworm has done has really taken its toll on the landscape. You begin to find yourself into an alley that kind of begins to wind through a few outcroppings of stone that kind of loom overhead. And at this point, can you all roll me a perception check?
Yeah, boy. How do I do? Oh, can we do your sheet?
Oh,
Sorry,
dang.
hold on.
Dang.
Does this have anything to do with smell?
You can. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna say. Oh, that's a great question, because I don't know which way the wind is going, because the wind is going all over the place. So I'm not sure if that would make it more or less likely for you to catch a smell. So
Gotcha.
what we'll roll for it. I'm gonna roll a D100. Oh, you already rolled a 16, so that's probably not gonna get it any better than that. So we'll skip that step. We'll just give you the 16. Okay, so Morgan. Sorry. Change your the as. Can you show her how to change the as to her character, just so
Yeah.
I don't read the wrong name?
Yeah.
Gosh, I forgot your Rosy. Rosy, you don't notice this as you're kind of hearing the loud sounds of Agnes's hooves beating on the ice. But for Cheer and Strong, you kind of catch the smell of something like an animal, like fur and sweat. And Cheer, you notice kind of following you at a distance on the tops of the rocks, the shape of a wolf, as it of a white wolf, as it kind of like follows you along, and then as you kind of are alerted to that, you notice another shape of a white wolf on the other side of the outcropping. It's just kind of slowly following your group.
Does it look like Balto or does it look like a mean wolf?
The epic white wolf on Balto.
Is Balto a mean wolf or?
Balto's a nice dog wolf.
He's a husky.
Yeah,
He is part wolf.
Whatever.
So I don't know if you can tell what their emotional state is, or how they normally treat people, but you can tell that they actually give me a nature check.
Oh, nature.
I just realized that I also have echolocation going forward.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot.
What's the range on that?
It's 60 feet.
Okay.
So as long as I can hear, I have blind sight. Going forward.
Okay, then we'll go ahead and also say that as you notice, like the smell, you also like heard the sound of like foot pads above you. Yeah, good to know. So you do notice that the wolves seem thin.
I make myself puffy and very intimidating. I'm now like 4 inches tall and like 3.5 inches wide. And I kind of hop a little bit on Rosy's shoulder, like an agitated bird does, and like,
Hey guys, there's some really hungry wolves over there.
where?
Over there.
I point with my foot. And I point at them until she sees them.
Okay.
So what should we do?
Well,
I don't have any meat to throw at them.
I am meat to throw at them.
Well, so am I.
Ooh. Rosie, what do we do?
Do they see us?
I mean, they're following us, so...
Are they following us, or did I just notice them nearby?
Yeah, they seem to be following you.
They're definitely following us!
Should we try and outrun them?
I mean, I could fly up and, like, yell at them, or...
Am I strong enough to pick up Rosie?
Well, I'm riding on Agnes.
I don't
I forgot
think
about
so.
The damn goat. It's always the goat. The
I
goat
know, I know.
causes so much trouble. You have no idea.
Yeah.
No, it
Agnes
does.
Agnes the anchor. Like
Yeah.
it always happens with
Always
animals.
with the dang goat. Okay, wow.
Goats really fast, it'll be fine.
Yeah, we were galloping.
Yeah, let's start going really fast and see what happens.
I can fly away. Bye.
I don't think wolves, chase
Ag's
things.
like, I'm not afraid of wolves.
I let go and fly, and like land on Agnes's head, and I'm like, just I don't know, I just really like her. She's so brave and cute.
But are you running? Sorry.
I mean, it's surely not a bad idea to run away from something that chases things that it wants to eat, right?
The predator creatures are gonna follow us.
Yeah, well!
Okay. At this point, I think the wolves know that you know that they're there, so they stop. This got long. This conversation at this point, as it got to the point, they're like, "Wow!" And so, so the two that you saw on the ridge begin to climb down the wall across like walks. They're not like racing at you yet. They're kind of like being almost like you know how like tiger likes when they like in like Jungle Book, just like, I know you know where I'm at, but like what you gonna do about it? Like it's real sassy as they kind of no, also very hungry. And then also one more, a larger one but still thin, approaches you from the path ahead, kind of materializes out of the mist of the snow.
Okay, so
with golden eyes. Regards you.
So remind me where we're at. We're like on a path in a forest, in a mountain ravine.
Yeah, kind of like so. This will be a cross-section view.
Okay.
That I need to change the color, but you are right here in the middle. Some wolves are coming down, and there's another wolf in front of you.
Oh.
I need to get a different. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, that's what happened.
Well,
I'd pull out my crossbow.
I can try and blow some of them away.
I say quietly.
Okay.
We don't know if these are civilized wolves or regular wolves.
I'm sure they're not, because I mean, they look really hungry.
As the wolf in front of you, the larger one, walks toward it, is like, kind of looks down for a moment. It's like, I'm really sorry to have to do this,
I knew it!
Okay.
Civilized!
but I have several pups to feed, and I haven't been able to find any food at all.
Why you gotta bring the pups into this?
Well, hey!
I puff up even more. I'm now 3 3/4 inches wide.
It's like,
Now, hold on!
most of you are hardly worth the trouble. You're barely a mouthful. But maybe all together we might be able to survive just a little bit longer.
Well, hey, we're here to get rid of the cold. If you eat us, then you're gonna be hungry for a really long time.
Till
But if you
you
let
die.
us go, then maybe you'll be able to find food easier because we'll make it warm again.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to make it warm again?
Well, Marahute told me that there's the northern wind it's gone now, and the penguin said,
I should have known better to ask a bird.
"Hey, that's speciesist."
It's like, please don't bother me with your bird god nonsense.
Hey.
I'm a bat and he's my god too.
The birds and the bird brained then.
Rude.
I turn my crossbow on him. I say, let us pass. You do not want to fight us.
No, I don't.
You really don't. You're just gonna make yourself more hungry and you're gonna get beat up.
What else am I supposed to do?
You let us
Wait
go?
for us to fix it.
Well, we're gonna go, tell Frostworm to stop.
We're literally going right now. That's where we're going.
Why would I ever let the only food that I've seen in 4 weeks go?
Okay, have you heard of the marshmallow experiment? If you eat the one marshmallow, then you only have one. But if you wait, then you get 2 marshmallows.
What?
Alright.
I guess you haven't heard of that.
Alright, hold on. Let me
That
let me
meme
roll
where
a
the
wisdom saving
calculations
throw.
go in front of the face is me right now.
As for trigonometry.
Alright, she's stunned. She's just
run.
stunned. For the next 12 seconds, she's just like,
Let's go. Let's just run.
Okay, let's go. Let's go really fast. Okay, thanks, bye.
oh, so you're gonna try to walk past her?
Just scooch on by. Oh, I can fly over.
Just like while we're walking, just be like,
So in the experiment, there were a whole bunch of kids, and they were given 1 marshmallow. And if they
Don't
could
explain it.
So
Let's just go.
So as you begin to walk by her, the other two wolves like leap down and kind of like surround all of you, and one's like,
Hey,
"Oh, that was it." It's like, "Hey."
that's all. I'm very puffy. That's all I
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. They're gonna start biting you.
Okay, I think.
I'm sorry.
But I tried logic, cool logic, and science.
Is it logic
Just-
if no one else knows what it is?
Trying to explain it.
All right. So I'll let you, because you see the threat. Everyone can roll initiative, and there's not a great way to handle this when you're not using tokens. So just roll a dex check,
Okay.
and I'll just keep track of this.
Yeah, click that. Yes.
Dang,
Okay.
girl.
Boom. Aww.
Aw.
All right. So Rosie, you get. Who wants to control Agnes?
Oh, I guess I can.
You know her stats, I don't.
Oh, wait.
No, it's just a regular monster. Hold on, let me. I'll give everyone control over it. She only has like 2 abilities, like ram and headbutt. That's pretty much all she can do. So it's really
Should do.
should be easy to control. But if it's not, you two can tag team it.
We got
So,
this.
all right. So Rosie's going first. Strong is going second. Cheer. What's your dex, Cheer?
It is +3.
Okay, so you're gonna go third. Someone want to roll a dex check for Agnes,
What's her dex modifier?
Mine or her?
or you can roll from her sheet. You have.
Oh! Uh-huh. I'm gonna do it, don't worry about it. Boom!
Aw.
Aw, Agnes. She was also stunned by my marshmallow experiment.
Yeah, she's.
She's still over there like, what?
She's like, you've never brought this up before. What does it mean?
What's a marshmallow?
Depending on how this fight plays out, try to get an address so you can like save those pups, because I'm gonna feel really bad.
We're
Oh
not
my
gonna kill them,
god,
right?
I want pet wolves. I want
Guys,
all
we're
of
not
them.
killing these wolves, right? We're just
No.
gonna beat them up and leave us alone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
We're just taking them
Rosie.
down until they're unconscious, basically. Yeah.
All right. So I can probably play a song now. Let's find a fight song, which isn't the greatest fight. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that'll do. So, Rosie, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna actually jump off of Agnes and take like a warning shot at like one of the farther, the ones that were coming up to our sides.
Okay. So I'll say. So you're trying to intimidate them. Let them know that, like, you mean business. Okay. So roll me an intimidation check then.
Get him, Rosie. Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Didn't even need my help. With my
Okay.
puffing. With my puffing, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, even if I nat 20 on this, it technically will be lower than 23. But what I'm going to do, I want to give them at least a chance to hold their resolve. So if they get, they're going to roll, I'm going to do wisdom saves for all 3 of them. Actually, we should, no, we'll keep that, because that was a really good roll. We're going to set, they have to beat a 19. Okay? Which means they have to roll 19 or above to not be scared off by you. So I'm gonna roll 3 of those. So one, like, kind of yelps and hightails it out of there. So does the other one. And now let's see if Mama. Actually, yeah. Okay. So as you kind of, all of you rolled better initiative than them too. You all like kind of gear up, like weapons come out, and it seems like, even though you're all small, you're all very well armed. and they frankly just don't have a lot of strength or energy to probably take this fight right now. And so your bolt smashes against the rock, making a clattering noise, and the wolves immediately scatter and just run into the mists of the snow mist. And that was actually the fastest fight I've ever seen in my life. Good job.
Rosie!
Good job.
Rosie!
That was
Rosie,
awesome.
save the day!
Okay, well, that was amazing. Well done. Okay, so let's see what's next. Okay,
Hashtag nailed it.
all right. So, what do you guys want to? What do you do after that?
I'm gonna say that I was like flying up a little bit, like getting ready to like cast something, and then they just run off, and I just fluttered back down Rosie. I'm like, I was actually really scared.
They run out for sure then. Could you see if they were still running away while you were up high?
Hey, Strong, wanna fly up with me? We can see if we can see them.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can see them.
Okay. You do see them. Their rear ends as they kind of like keep moving off into the distance.
I'm gonna watch them for a bit and see if I can figure out where their home is. So when we come back and the frostworm's dead, we can be like, guys, you can get through now.
Okay, so they all scatter in opposite or in different directions at first, but if you fly up high enough and watch them long enough, you do see them eventually converge at this place, kind of towards the west of where you are, and going to these kind of lowland hills that you see in the distance.
I stare at it, I memorize it, and then I fly back down.
Okay.
Maybe we bring some food when we tell them the good
Yeah.
news, because I
Oh.
don't want to get eaten.
You know, you're smart.
I try.
That's why we're a team.
Yeah.
Pose. And then we fly back down.
From the ground, you just see two beings just like, for like a second, the wings are still flapping, but just like,
Grin.
what the hell are they doing?
And then we fly back down. And I tell
And what-
Rosie.
And the guy who took the photo is like, all right, that'll be $20. Like, never mind.
I have 4 teams. So, Rosie, they're definitely going away, and I memorized where they live so that we can come back and give them some food. And, yep.
All right. Well, should we keep going?
Yep.
Should we try to be sneaky this time?
Yep.
All right. So, then, would you like to be sneaky?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You may all roll stealth checks then.
I have an idea. If we're gonna be stealthy, I can like cast a spell, maybe on Agnes, because we're all kind of around Agnes, and then it'll make us all silent.
Oh.
Oh.
I feel like that'd be really helpful.
Try it.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna.
Agnes
Sorry.
is like,
I'm not saying that you need to shut up. I'm just saying that we're gonna be quiet.
Well, we'll be
No,
quiet
that's-
to each other.
I was almost looking
We'll
forward to
talk.
a fight.
Oh, Rosie's just really tough.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah. We still have a worm to fight anyway, so. I like
You're right.
your gusto.
You're right. Okay, so, you
Ooh.
want to cast a spello?
Sure. I can cast it as a ritual. If everyone's cool with waiting 10 minutes. Cool, I'm gonna cast it. As a ritual.
I mean, it's cold, but I guess we could wait.
Oh, I'm not that cold. I forgot to wear this ring this whole time, but now I'm warm.
Okay, so, So, all right. So the silence thing
Oh, shoot,
doesn't
oh.
travel with you.
Can I not cast it on an item?
It does not say that. It's not like darkness.
Oh, well, heck. Plus, it would deafen strong. So I talked about this idea, and then while I was bird rich, like,
Strong, just like it's like cool, just like immediately knocked into something.
Terrible idea. I'm sorry I waited 10 minutes for you to cast this.
no one could. It's like silent. And then I uncast it.
Sorry about that. That was a
Wait.
really bad idea.
It's fine.
I like the idea of you casting a spell. It's just like silent, and then you're like give a thumbs up to everyone, and everyone's like, then clop, 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 clop.
Like 5 seconds later, after like
Yeah.
Shrug runs into the tree.
Wait a minute.
So that didn't work at all like I thought it worked.
All right. So after a
again.
10-minute break, you all move further north, further towards a mountain that, through the haze of the kind of the winds, you do see a kind of aura of a light blue glow that seems to be emanating from the pale ghost of a mountain in the distance. Cheer, you feel... Oh, yeah. Someone roll for Agnes. Yeah, that's about right.
Clap, clap.
Clap, clap. Yeah, but for the most part, you all are pretty competent in being stealthy. But you do hear a little bit of clappy. But with the winds, it maybe obscures it enough. It's kind of hard to tell. It might cut through. You feel a little bit... you're not quite sure if you feel like you're being stealthy, but you also feel like you can maybe get an eye on someone before they show up. But in about an hour, you get closer to the mountain with the kind of the blue haze that's pouring out the top of it, and you get to a point where the path itself kind of ends, and it seems that you are in a position where you have to start climbing, and which, for most, since 2 of you can fly and 1 of you can ride on a mountain goat, it's not that difficult.
Yes!
At least until the winds pick up about an hour later.
Okay.
So you get up most of the way of the mountain in a very short amount of time with your particular skills. But then there comes a point when the wind starts picking up. And what we're going to do... let's see. What do I want to do? I want to roll 2 different things. We'll do a let's do a survival check. I want to make sure that you all can be aware that there's a blizzard coming.
Oh no.
So roll me survival checks. So cheer, 22, 15, and
Does Agnes need to roll?
No, Agnes doesn't have to roll. That's fine. Okay,
Not
so
used to this weather.
okay, so you all pretty much kind of, after seeing what's coming, the storm that's coming, you kind of realize that you need to find shelter fairly quickly. Otherwise, particularly the 2 flyers, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. It would be impossible to fly in it.
We're going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah. So let's do.
You see any like caves around, or like areas where there's like rocks and kind of like indent?
Okay, so you kind of call out like telling the group is like, we need to find a cave or something like that. You can change the wording if you want, but I think that's pretty good. So you all start doing, you all start looking for a cave. Can you roll me perception checks, everybody?
Sure.
Okay, cheers on point. Like, got the weighted dice.
Blizzards
Okay.
just really freak me out.
So
Just
as the
really
winds.
nice to this.
Oh.
As the winds begin to pick up and the howling starts to kind of reverberate, Strong is starting to have a lot more issues navigating and noticing what's around. But luckily, Cheer and Rosy, they see an outcropping that kind of looks like there might be a cavern to go into. So you all push your way towards it as fast as possible, trying to get away from the winds and the cold, and you climb up because there was a lot of like athletic checks and acrobatics checks, and then I realized that your party doesn't really have to worry about any of them. So You just get to like skip that part, so that's fun.
Woo! High fives!
So you make your way up towards the cave really quickly and push your way inside as the winds, the sky outside turns darker, like dark purple and blue, then black as the blizzard overtakes the sun itself, and kind of flurries of snow just flying, howling outside. You kind of push your way further and further in the cave to try to get away from the howling winds in waist-deep snow that's been kind of collecting up here, and you push your way deeper and deeper in the cave. It seems to go in quite a ways, leaving the winds behind. And
I'm gonna pull out a torch and light it.
Thanks.
Prestidigitation.
Perfect. So a magical light comes to life. What color is it?
Oh, she's lighting a torch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a torch. Okay, yeah.
It's
So
red.
it's like just a regular, just
Fireball
regular.
color.
Okay, I mean, you have the ability to change reality, but we'll just do a fire.
We'll just do
a regular
plain.
fire.
It's fine.
Well, yeah, I like it. You know, Fire Classic. Yeah. So,
Vintage.
yeah, okay.
Vintage.
So, you make your way.
Yeah.
You push your way deeper and deeper to the cave as the light kind of threatens to come out. But before too long, you make your way past this kind of like dark rock cavern and push your way into a larger cavern that kind of expands out. And well, we're not quite at this point yet, but we are. So you're in this large cavern that expands for hundreds and hundreds of feet that you can see, and you can see because in the center of the cavern is this bright blue magical arcane energy that's like spiraling up in a column that seems to go past the ceiling of the cavern and up higher and higher and higher, almost as if it just keeps coming up in this column, like it's almost like it's being drawn from the earth itself. Give me those of you who can. Well, actually, I'll say just Rosy can do this. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I don't know nothing.
No, same.
Rosy!
Neither do I.
Aww.
This is some pretty fire!
And say, all right.
Looks nice.
Say, my word. You hear, say, and I forgot the other voices.
Well, it could
but-
be one of the other
Yeah.
5
So-
that you haven't done voices for yet.
No, I've done that one already. It's really quite impressive. As it kind of like goes up.
If we could only get this power, we need it for ourselves. Rosy, come on, girl. You know you want this power.
We're all buddies. Yarr!
Yeah,
Please, everybody.
Whoa.
Rosy, well, imagine what we could do with power such as this.
See, what is it? I don't know what it is.
It's blue.
Never
Oh.
seen anything like that.
Huh.
Does it look fire-like? Does it look light-like?
It looks like both of those things.
Does it look windy-like?
Firelight.
It does look like windy-like too.
Windy firelight.
Go off on a limb and stare at it real hard and see if I get any holy vibes.
Sure. Give me a No, I wouldn't say religion. I'd say insight.
Oh, that's fair. Da-da-da! Oh no! Cheer, why? Why you do this, Cheer?
Wow.
Christmas rolls.
For the folks at home.
Impressive.
Nat 1. If I had advantage, it would have been a nat 20.
Yeah. Just keeping it natural, one way or the other, I guess.
Yep.
What's that fire light wind look like? It's looking
So
pretty.
So that fire, light, wind thing, you've never seen the winds of Marahute. You've never seen them, but it doesn't take a lot to put at least 1 and 1 together, if not 2 and 2, and know that something magical, something of immense power is happening here, and this is probably related with the deep winter that this place has been put into. So you can assert. You don't know, but I mean, it's pretty, like, you can assert that this is the wind.
Is it colder in here?
It is freezing.
So, I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like this is really important to what's going on here. And I mean, I want to say it's the wind, but I don't know if it's the wind. I can ask Marahute, but I don't know how long that would take, so...
The wind capital?
Yeah, like the capital N, northern capital W, wind.
I thought you were gonna say capital N wind, and I was like, that's incorrect.
The wind!
The wind! Okay, the wind. The wind!
So it's like the lights. It's not the northern lights, it's the lights.
The lights. The wind.
So,
Okay.
that's all I got.
Okay, so you see the it being drawn up higher and higher into the mountain, and you kind of look around the cavern at maybe looking for a way to get up higher where this is being drawn to. So with the stealth checks that you have, as you walk into the cavern, you hear something loud and echoey.
That was good musical timing.
What is this scratching in my mountain?
Oh, that's a big voice.
Bye.
That's a big voice.
Goodbye.
No, you're the reason we're here. You can't leave.
I know, I'm just really scared.
So
I go into one of Rosy's pockets.
They can't fit in any of our pockets.
I'm gonna douse the flame.
Yeah.
Because
I can't see anything, but Strong can.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy on myself, so all of a sudden I sound like James Earl Jones. Who said it's your mountain?
I took it by claw and fire. What are you? What brings you here?
I sweat like bird sweat. Like, I'm just this little wet, sad bird. They stare at Rosy imploringly.
Can you make illusions? Because I can just make sounds.
Oh, wait, can I? Hold, please.
Just bring the flame back up and we'll make a big shadow.
Oh, I don't know if that's blasphemy. I'm Marahute and I came for my wind.
Marahute. The big fat bird.
How dare.
Oh, it is on.
The wind is mine. I've taken it. I don't believe that Marahute would dare bring himself back here.
I got nothing, you guys.
We are the champion of Marahute, and we've come to take back the win.
Marahute refuses to fight his own battles, I suppose.
He doesn't have time for your small, puny ness.
Yeah! James Earl Jones, yeah!
You bore me.
You bore me.
Yeah, well, yeah! And if you took this mountain by fire, it looks awful cold, so you did a really bad job, so...
All right, and at that, you hear this swelling sound begin to kind of rise up and like shake in the cavern, and through these, what you hadn't noticed before as they were like completely covered in shadow, but this light begins to build in small holes all throughout the cavern, and this bright blue fire bursts out of all these holes, not near you, not like, just like the like gouts of flame begin to come out as this roar like kind of deafens, almost deafens you. Strong, you're a little bit kind of discombobulated as this fire, but as this, there's one gout that comes sort of like within like 30 feet of you all, and you're hit with a wave of not heat but bitter cold.
Oh. Like cold damage, or like just real cold?
Yeah, it's just real cold. We're not in the damage part yet.
Okay.
And
good thing you got those boots, and I got this ring.
He's like, I'm tired of this. I will let the little ones take care of you.
Oh, I forgot about the snowballs.
And then as you say that, after out of the holes where the fire was, you hear this kind of like sound of sounds like sounds like someone chewing on ice, like that really horrible noise of like that scratching sound. As coming out of the holes, you see these small white lizards wearing furs riding on the back of ice spiders begin drop with these ice threads like all around you, with loud clumps as they begin to kind of get closer and closer to you as they sound, and they roll initiative, everybody.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Oh no, I was in TTMS!
Oh.
It was a 19! I'll roll again. Huh?
Do I just click initiative?
Well, yeah, it won't work if you don't have the token, so just click the dexterity. Yeah. I'll roll again, and if it's not a 19 or better, I'm gonna cry.
Hey!
It's a 20, folks at home.
Hold on a second.
Go Team Small!
Okay.
How many do we see?
Small.
I guess I don't see much.
Well, you see 6 spiders, all with snowballed riders.
I appreciate the portmanteau.
Thank you. All right. The spiders are very big. They're as big as Agnes, by the way.
They're medium-sized?
She's
Not
actually large.
medium.
She's large!
Yeah.
Oh god.
We are so small. Agnes is like the actual hero, we're just like her ornaments.
Yeah.
She's like the Christmas tree.
I'm a small
Alright.
creature.
All right. So
I'm scared.
okay. So 15. We got the speeders and the snowballs. We've got Cheer next, or first. I mean, not next. Rosy second. All right, and last we have, but not least, actually, who's 20? Is that Agnes or is that Cheer?
Yes, that's me. I didn't roll for Agnes. I'm so sorry, Agnes. She rolled a 1.
Agnes.
Agnes, you've been rolling crap, girl.
All right. Okay. So, Cheer, you get to go first.
Okay, I'm going to lift up one of my little bird legs and reach into my little downy feathers and pull out the magic item that I've had hidden there. I'm going to pull out the cube of force and I'm going to press one of its sides that doesn't let living things in. Boom! Shakalaka.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 3 charges so living matter can't pass through. That is my action.
Okay. How big is the space?
It is 15 feet on its side. Oh my gosh, poor Agnes is probably like,
Wait, what does that mean on its side? What
so
does that mean?
it forms a cube made of magical force that's 15 feet on every side.
Every side. Okay, yeah, that. Okay, got it. All right. All right, cool, awesome. That's an action. Do you have a bonus?
I probably do. Bonus actions. What can I do?
So
Not action.
So no living creatures can pass through, including us.
That is true.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out once we get to that point.
Yep.
Just try to run away.
We could. It's centered on me, so as long as like
No, it's just I don't have any ranged attacks, so I have to leave to do anything. It's fine. We can figure something out. I'll just start throwing random objects if I have to.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so the cube appears, and then I'm going to call upon the might of Marhute and cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action.
Dang.
And it's going to be... It's a bird-like weapon.
A toothpick? I don't know. A fork?
I was like, a spear?
Yeah.
I'd like to be like, just mark his face, like, peck, 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 peck.
I think, I mean, that's, I would imagine either like a spectral, like, talon, like claw, or a beak. Like, you can have it, like, be like a spectral head that would, like, snatch.
If it was like a claw, it was like this 5 head was just like, heck!
Yeah. Heck it. Like, it's up to you.
It's just a triangle floating around. Meh.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the bird foot.
Okay.
Can I use it right now, or do I just cast it right now?
I think the first one, yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 22 to hit on the whatever with 60 feet of me.
Let's see.
I will have to know.
So yeah. When you first cast it, you get an attack, and then after that, you can move it. No, it's like okay, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
So what are you attacking?
Whichever. I'm gonna attack a spider.
Okay.
Spider.
All right. So you boop the first spider with 10 force damage. You smash down on its head that sends cracks rippling down this ice spider. It's like it's almost made of ice completely, and like it cracks all across its abdomen. Very injured, but not out yet.
Okay. And then I'm just going to grasp onto Agnes for dear life, because if she decides to move somewhere, the cube will move with me.
Awesome.
So.
Okay. That'll bring us to Rosy.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot the same spider that she attacked.
Give me a crossbow attack. All right. Actually, I gotta look at what this armor class is. It's pretty big, but it's fast. Where does it say? Okay, so actually, for this, your bolt shoots out across it, and the bolt doesn't connect at quite the right angle, and scatters off into the darkness behind it. Unfortunately, that wasn't a hit.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Is Bardic Inspiration a bonus?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out Soa and ring it once to inspire Strong. It's like a deeper bell, makes like a deeper noise, like almost like a war cry.
All right.
It's excited.
Nice.
All right, let's go do this.
That's what it sounds like.
All right, so oh yeah, never mind. You don't roll anything for that yet, or at all. Okay, cool. All right, that'll bring us to Les Spiders, who can't go in there. They can't get at you. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna spray you with ice web.
Oh heck!
So I need everyone to roll a dexterity. No, wait, no, it's a ranged weapon attack. All right, so I'm gonna roll 3 of these. 4 of these because there's 4 of you. Actually, there's 6 spiders though. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 for each of you.
Right.
Actually, no. All right, Agnes has got to get 1 too. I can't make up my mind here. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically what I'm going to say is that probably 2 for Agnes, 2 for Rosy, two, one for strong and one for cheer. So
Because we're smaller targets, perhaps.
yeah, these first two are towards Rosy. So
All right. The first one hits. The second one does not.
all right. So okay. So you are. Well, don't read the rest of it.
Okay.
It's fine. It's pretty self-explanatory though. All right. So you are hit and you are restrained. The next two are going to go towards Agnes. You can read the rest. It's fine. I'm sure that
definitely hits.
okay. And then one at you, Cheer,
14 misses.
and one at you, Strong.
Hits.
Okay. So everyone except for Cheer is currently restrained in this freezing webbing. And then actually, well, for flavor a little bit retroactively, they all rush towards you and smash their faces into the cube floor, so they're like kind of like scrabble against it, and start climbing above it, like on top of it, like crawling all around the cube, and then the kobold or the snowballs draw arrows with short bows and like aim down into and start firing.
Oh crap!
So we're gonna do the same thing. Two for Rosy.
Do we have cover from the spiders being in the way?
No, because they're basically mounts.
Oh.
I'm gonna make them. Oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna have them roll twice because they're all gonna get advantage because you're those of you who are restrained. Sorry, I had to change this thing on the sheet real quick. Okay, so these first two are at you, Rosy, and we're going with the higher of the two. So the first one probably hits, the second one doesn't look like. So you take 4 piercing damage. These next two go at Agnes. 15, 16.
Both hit.
All right, 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then this one's going to go at Cheer at no advantage.
Ooh, 20 hits.
All right, so 7 piercing damage, and then 1 for Strong with 8
Ouch.
piercing damage.
That hits.
Okay, and that's their turn. So which will bring us to Strong.
Okay, and I am currently restrained.
Break it!
Yeah, alright, so I'm going to rage.
All right.
And then I'm going to try to bust out. Just
right, so-
sheer strength.
So that'll give you get advantage with this check because you're raging.
I also have a +8.
And yeah, it's just like immediately. And with that roll, I'll say you can also because your webs are kind of all enmeshed, I'll say that you rip Rosy free as well.
Yay! All right. And then I assume that's my action. So as a free action, can I grab a torch out of my pack?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
you can grab a torch.
And
You
that's
can draw a torch.
I'm going to draw a torch, and that's gonna be it.
Okay. That'll bring us to Agnes. She is restrained.
Okay. She's gonna try and break it.
Okay.
She rolled a 6.
Oh, she struggles.
Rather, she rolled a 3.
She struggles and kind of slips on the ice underneath her. She can't, like, her hooves just kind of like slide out from underneath her as she's trying to like push herself up. She's got the strength, but not the purchase to make it happen.
A bit of leverage.
She needs her leverage. All right, which brings us to Cheer.
Okay, well, seeing that this is going great.
Well,
We should go somewhere.
but I can't because Agnes is stuck.
Oh.
Could I Could I get my spiritual weapon into the cube to try and slash Agnes free?
Yeah. Spiritual weapon can pass through, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Boop. I have to cast it again, but it's just for the hit.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Easily.
Okay.
The rest of the webbing shatters and like falls in fragments around you all.
Okay. Really quickly, I'm just gonna be like,
So do we want to should I drop this or should I make it so nothing can pass through for a second? I don't know. What? Do you want me to drop it?
Well, they're on top of us right now, so
Okay.
we probably shouldn't drop it.
I can't hear you, Steph.
Yeah, please don't drop it.
Okay.
For my action,
Okay.
I'm going to heal Agnes because she is almost dead.
Okay.
Yeah, already.
Sounds really
Wait, I
similar to Gruff's life.
I don't have an action healing. I
That's true.
actually can't heal her at all. I'm gonna look real sad at her.
Oh, great. That's helpful.
And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on
Okay.
the hurt spider.
Okay. So Dex save. Bringing it up. Dex save. Nope. It fries up, legs spiraling around as this fire melts its form into a wisp of vapor, and the snowbolt on top goes uh-oh, and then falls back and slams in the rocks underneath. Actually, I'm going to give him a little dex save. See if he can right himself before he hits the rocks too hard. Yeah, so he doesn't hurt himself too badly. He takes a bruising as he clatters on the stone below. All right, cool. So that'll bring us to Rosy. You are free from the webbing.
How tall is the...
15.
15.
15.
It's really yeah.
You can probably climb
Agnes.
Agnes. She's large, so she's probably how big is large?
They occupy a 10 by 10 area.
Okay.
So
She's
she's
maybe 8 feet
she's
tall.
the size of a horse.
Okay. You could climb Agnes.
Yeah. I wonder if I climb up on it and try to stab one.
Do it!
Okay. Yeah. Do it.
With my,
So,
with
give
my
me-
short sword.
Give me an attack roll, or with a short sword attack. As you kind of clamber up Agnes, and also she even with her horns kind of help lift you up. Maybe as you get a lot more. Are you going for a spider or for a kobold? Because it matters. Or a symbol.
Probably the spider because it's closer. Just trying to. So
Okay.
imagine they're above me and I'm trying to skewer it.
Okay. So your blade smacks into the underside of the spider, but it doesn't pierce through. The ice kind of glances your blade to the side. It's not enough to pierce through.
Okay.
Cool. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Nope.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hop down I'm gonna run right.
Oh, Rosy. That's the voice.
One of the bells.
I am. Okay. That brings us to the Speeders, who no longer have webbing. And they can't actually get at you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll recharges for them, see if they get their webbing back by next turn.
That would suck.
Two of them do, actually.
Oh, good.
So 2 of them do.
Great.
But they can't do anything about it right now. So I'm going to say that that's their turn. But the snowbolts begin to fire another volley of arrows, and here they come. So one of them's gonna, or 2 of them go for you, Rosy. 16 and a 9.
16 hits.
All right, so you take 3 piercing damage. 2, this time 2 go at strong because she scared a bunch of them just now.
Yeah, girl.
So 11 and it's 23.
Miss and a hit.
Okay, so, and you're raging, so I believe you take half damage from that 7, so we'll do 3. And then 2 at Agnes. And the bird gets ignored in this because she has not done anything super aggressive to them that they
Darn
were
right.
aware of. So, Agnes, 14 and a 15.
Both hit.
All right. 9
And she
plus
is down.
Okay, she's down. Agnes crumples down on the ground, still trapped under the webbing. And
Oh, I
believe-
thought I freed her with
Did you
my
free-
spiritual. Yeah. Remember the spiritual weapon?
the spiritual weapon. Yes. Sorry. Yep. Perfect. So So she's free but dead. I'm just
Yeah.
not dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm just down.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll bring us to Strong.
All right. Okay.
She-
I am going to. I did not need the torch for this scenario that I just thought of in my head. All right. Forget the. Just kind of drop the torch as the light bulb goes off in my brain.
You don't need the light, but the light bulb.
I'm gonna fly.
Don't need this anymore.
I'm gonna fly up to because the spiders are on top of the cube.
There's a couple on top and some of them are on the inside, so they're
Okay.
all just kind of all over the cube right now.
So I'm gonna fly up to the top of the cube and use my rapier and try to stick them.
Okay.
So I get 2 attacks since I'm level 5.
Nice.
Yay!
What's the stat?
Uh,
A spider?
yeah, a spider.
Okay. So, and also, it doesn't matter for this one, but going forward, just remember to add in your rage damage. Or is that already in there?
I don't
No, it doesn't look
think
good.
it is.
No, it's not. So I think that's +2 or +3 this
Plus
level. I don't
2.
remember.
Plus
Plus
2.
2. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll just go ahead and add it. So you have 17, 25 damage as you stab up into this ice spider once, then twice. The blade piercing as far as you can go through the because like your blade goes to the cube and then stops like once your hand gets there, but it punctures through. This spider screeches an unworldly or unearthly screech and then falls, slips off the cube and clatters to the ground as it bringing a snowball with it. Who is still actually no, I'm doing another dex save because now that I've established that's the thing that will happen. Okay, yeah, so he's fine too.
Like there's a
Yeah.
sweet flip.
Yeah, he just does a sweet flip. So 2 spiders down. Roll me a D5. You know what I mean. Roll me a D5. Yeah, if you roll a 5, then I'll say you got rid of one of the ones in web.
Wow.
Alright, so, yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. So, there's 2 that have the web recharged. Alright, cool. Do you have any bonus actions?
Oh, I do. I'm going to. I'm in edit mode. I'm gonna frenzy
Ooh,
to get 1 more attack.
nice.
Let's see if I. Okay, and then this has the rage in it.
Woo-wee. So 17 points of damage. Yeah, you almost take a spider down with this one blow. It's
Done.
It's rattled, like kind of slipping, like a feet kind of all go rigid as it kind of slides almost off the cube before it holds on just with its last 3 of its 8 legs. You really did a number on that one.
Write
Nice.
that one. All right, and then
All right.
that's it.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Agnes, who is
Like you just
needs to
somebody
do a
else?
death save. Just roll me a con check for her, please.
Okay. 18.
Okay, that'll be a death save.
Well,
Success.
technically be 17 because she has +1 Constitution. But yay!
I think it. Do you not add con to
No,
death
it
saves?
uses it's just straight.
I will just do
D20.
one roll next time. Then.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Which brings us to Cheer.
Oh crap. I did not. I am going. Wait, no. What about? Am I concentrating on anything right now? Spiritual
No.
weapon.
Oh.
Wait, no. Spiritual weapon's not concentration.
It's not weirdly.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to slash at one of the kobolds. Boom. Make 19 to hit.
Yep. Just like 3 snowball pieces. Clunk, clunk. Like, it just immediately, rips it apart.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my action. Should I do fog cloud so they have disadvantage on hitting us?
And then take it down.
Yeah, and then I can drop both of them. What do you think? What do you think, Strong? Fog cloud so they have disadvantage on hitting us?
Sure.
Okay.
Fog cloud won't put you at any disadvantage, Strong, because of your echolocation.
Good, I'm doing it! Okay.
Just see all.
Boom!
All right. So,
once again, send it on me.
all right, cool. It just, it's centered on a point, so it doesn't follow you.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Send it on that rock, that point right there.
Yeah, I mean the point can be right on your neck. So, yeah, that's fine. It's just like it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it doesn't.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. Awesome. So that'll bring us to Rosy.
Okay. So if I understand, Agnes is like completely out.
Yeah.
Like that, right?
Yeah, she is not just been like struggling.
Okay.
I forgot. I probably should have.
You
I'm
have
gonna pull
no
one of my-
healing?
I do.
Oh.
and heal Agnes.
Rosy's got it. She's got the healer background. I'm a storm cleric. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I don't know how I
You
roll.
can still take healing though.
Is it a common healing potion?
Yeah, it's just a regular one.
Then it would be, what is it, 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah. How do I roll? D4.
You can just type / roll space 2d4 plus 2. That's all I always roll. 2d4 plus 2.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Boom!
Aw,
That is-
So
that's
she,
disappointing.
Agnes
Yeah.
stirs awake.
Oh, she's awake now.
Do saves reset? Or is that after a long rest?
Weird. Saves reset.
Once you're up?
Yeah, once you're up.
Okay, she's good.
Okay.
She's great. Full 4.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
Ready. Okay.
Just
So-
have enough time to like pull out my shield as well.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna do that and kind of like protect both of us as well as I can.
Aw.
Cool.
Just lay on Agnes. Oh, so cute.
All right. So, is the cube still up? Right. Just
Yeah, the cube lasts as long as it lasts. Hold on. How long does
yeah,
it
that's
last?
fine. I'm sure much longer than 2 rounds. So
It lasts for 8 minutes.
Okay. All right. So they're just gonna start blind firing inside. The ones, or actually, I'm gonna roll see if the other 4 spiders
Because it's not living.
Oh.
get their web back. And none of them do. So just there's one on the board right now, I guess. All right, so and the kobolds are going to fire at disadvantage, or snowballs. I gotta keep with the fiction, Ryan. And we're just gonna do that. I would say that they're probably most confident like where Agnes was, and so they're gonna fire on. They're just all gonna go. All 3 of them are gonna go towards you, Rosy and Agnes. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we'll say these first 3 go you again at disadvantage. So 9, 11, and 10.
I'll miss.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Now for Agnes.
Come
12,
on.
9, and 12.
Ooh,
Okay. Would
2
my,
of those
like,
hit.
Holding the shield do anything for her? Like plus her AC?
Give her any sort of cover. Maybe half. Just half is all I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, sure. Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well then. Wait.
So plus 2 to her AC.
Yeah. So all of them miss.
Nice. So like you hear like 2 things like clatter, like or 2 arrows like clatter off your shield, like
Nice.
pinging off into the fog. Awesome. Very cool. That'll bring us to Strong.
That me.
Get him, Strong.
Okay.
That me.
So is the cube off of us or no?
I did not dispel it. It is still there.
Okay. So,
And we're surrounded in fog.
so we're still in the cube and then surrounded by fog.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any more spiders on top of us?
You can't. Well, you can see actually. Yeah, there's still 2 on top, and a couple. And there's 2 on top and 2 on the sides.
Okay. So I am going to. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing with my rapier and try to stab thrice, actually, because I'm in a frenzy again.
Woo!
Okay.
So 3
Rack on!
times. And then... Yeah, that's good.
So much damage. So for the
That's
Twelve.
amazing.
Wow.
so the first one misses, but the second 2 hit, dealing 28 damage, something like that.
24.
Because they're both 28. Because you get.
Oh,
do you already
I
add
added,
the rage
yeah,
damage?
I added it.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so yeah, 24 damage, killing a spider as you hear, and you see, and you're kind of like echo, like echo sense, like this, like
Daredevil.
pieces, like it's like, and it sounds like you, awesome looking.
It sounds great.
It sounds, yeah. Okay, cool.
It looks like a dubstep song.
All right, Agnes.
Oh, that's me. She's still up. She can't pass through the cube. So
She just runs like.
she dang rams the cube. Actually, Nope, she's gonna hold her action until Cheer drops the cube.
What's the action she's holding?
She is holding a headbutt ram.
Yeah, ram. Okay.
Yeah, so once
ram or charge or something.
Yeah, charge is like she has to move 10 feet to like skewer somebody or something like that.
All right, that
And the
works.
ram is the headbutt. So yeah. So once
This
Cheer
first
drops
thing
the
she
cube,
sees?
and then something like, assuming something drops on her from the top of the cube, she's gonna
Okay.
ram it.
All right. Cool. That'll bring us to. Oh, so the stream's falling behind. Okay. We'll keep pushing forward. Hopefully that fixes itself or something. So brings us back to Cheer.
Okay. So I could drop the cube, or
Or what?
hear me out. We could leave it up
And what?
and keep hiding in it.
Until
Votes, team, votes. Until the kobolds and them are dead, then we can move forward.
we can't attack much from in here.
Okay, is there anything? I don't know. I don't know if anything's on top of us. Okay, I'm gonna send my action to drop the cube,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bonus action try and spiritual weapon stab one of the kobolds.
Okay. So at disadvantage.
Yep, that's a 9.
So, you kind of see a vague golden glow as the town whizzes through the air, but you don't hear any sounds that lead you to believe it caught purchase with anything.
Okay. So, that's unfortunate. And then Agnes was holding a ram if anything fell on us.
Yeah. So, one thing falls because Strong killed the other one.
Okay.
So she can ram it. And
So
this
she has
happens.
disadvantage because it's like literally, it's like right there. It's like touching. Like she was waiting for it to fall on us. So like she knows
Oh.
where it's right.
Well, because she was unconscious,
Oh.
and then fog came, and then she became conscious again. So she has no idea where it
I've
is.
been not very good to you, Agnes. I'm so sorry. I'm less
That-
sorry now.
That is a narratively appropriate thing. So yes, that doesn't do anything.
I'm sorry.
So she kind of butts into the fog, but she hears a slam next to her as a spider lands beside her. Okay, that brings us to Rosy.
Okay, so the spider's like by us?
You can't see it.
I can't see it.
Actually, hold on. What's it? Is it just everything is it blinded or is everything?
It's heavily obscured. So the effect of heavily obscured, I think, is blinded condition.
Yeah, I think you're right. And so basically it means like anything with an attack roll is going to be a disadvantage.
Yeah. Can I drop concentration as a free action, or is that an action? Because the spell doesn't say.
Yeah, it's a free action. You can drop it whenever you want.
Could I bring it back up?
Not without casting it.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, nope, it's staying up. Good luck in the fog, everyone.
Okay, so hearing
I'll be
the
fine.
thud, and assuming it's a creature that's going to attack me, I'm going to viciously mock it.
Okay. Can you cast that in it? I want to make sure that you don't need eyes on it. And that
You don't need visual.
yeah.
That creature you can see.
Okay. So unfortunately, you can't see it. And you need to make I guess you need to make eye contact with it, or to target it, or something like that.
Huh.
Well, then
But if
never
it can
mind.
hear you, I get you.
I think it's like it can hear your insult, but it's you
Oh,
focusing
yeah,
your
yeah.
concentration and channeling your arcane
makes
abilities is what makes it actually do psychic damage to you.
Right. It's like it's in the enchantment school, so it makes sense. You'd have to have like a target.
Yeah, you can absolutely just like make fun of a like a spider for free action.
Little spider.
It's bigger than us.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab at it with my short sword. I'm like still holding my shield.
Okay, yeah,
Hold the short sword and kind of try to.
sure. Give me an attack roll. This will be a disadvantage.
Dang it!
Unfortunately, yeah. You stumble throughout the dark. You reach out. You kind of feel like this tangle of spider legs going around your arm, and you kind of pull back, and it's just like you weren't able to find the body, and it was just kind of like this mess moving throughout the fog. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to do it. Do you have a bonus action that you'd like to use?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna try to whistle a song similar to what I've heard Charity do to inspire. So I don't know what a cardinal sound is.
I don't either. There's a distinct part of where I lived for 16 years, but I don't know.
So
Perfect.
She's played the song of my people.
to inspire
Perfect.
you.
Whee!
All right, so that's going to bring us to the Spidey Owls, who are going to biggity bite. So these will be a disadvantage.
Cube up.
One's going to go for strong. This is a disadvantage because it can't see you. Yeah, I need to make sure these are rolling too, so we can see both. Just a second. Okay. All right. And then the other one's gonna go at Agnes. Chomp. Nope. And the other one's gonna chomp at Rosy. Chomp.
No!
That does hit.
No, you had your shield up
Just
still.
yeah. Oh, so it misses.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what does the shield do?
The shield adds +2.
So what is your AC?
17.
Your AC is 17. Oh, that is
Yeah,
really
right?
high for a bard. Good job. Okay, cool. So that'll bring us to the kobolds, who are snowbolts. Dadgummit! I think it's because the sheet says kobold. I need to change it to snowbolt. All right, this will make it easier on me. All right. So they're gonna come in with they're gonna stow their short bows and come in with spears. So,
Good luck.
so there's 5 left. One's gonna go at Cheer first.
Miss.
It's a -1 damage, so it'd be 1.
Yeah.
Then one's going to go for we'll do daggers instead because it's just normal.
Nice.
So daggers, 1 for Rosy, ching, which doesn't hit apparently. 2 for strong, 10 and a 14. Nope. And then 1 for Agnes, 12. No, 11. I mean.
Oh, 11 just hits. And-
that's-
Oh, she's unconscious, just barely.
All right. It's like,
I was muted. The 14 hits for me.
14 hits. Okay.
Oh, it wouldn't be 14. It would be disadvantage still because of the
But
fog
it's-
cloud.
Right.
Oh,
So it'd be 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
that does not hit.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. Which will bring us.
Make a noise if she goes like
Meh.
this.
Which will bring us to Strong.
Alright.
Good noise.
So no more cube, right? That's
Yeah,
No more
cube
cube.
shot.
Okay.
Still plenty.
Go ham these guys.
How many are left?
There are 3 spiders and 5 snowbolts.
All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna do all 3 again at spiders,
Okay.
depending on how things go.
Okay. So your first hits, and I'm gonna say you go for the injured spider.
Yes.
And you finish it off with a quick blow. You whirl in a rage on the other 2, taking a stab at one, which finds its mark, but your second misses just underneath as it kind of dodges back. So there's still 2 left. One is injured. And that's what you can do, so it'll bring us to Agnes.
Who's gonna make a death saving throw? Ladies and gentlemen. 19 mother scratchers.
Scratch that, mom. Okay. There only being a couple spiders left and a few kobolds left, as you all are kind of like still kind of scrambling in this melee. You hear a deep, loud roar. Once again, Philip Cavalry's like, I grow tired of this. And then, boom, boom. Then, Strong, you see this coming. This huge form fills your your echolocation vision, like comes down, slamming down amongst the group. The fog, like flies out. You hear screeches as he completely crushes the spiders and the snowballs, and he looks out over you, and his eyes kind of like burning ice blue. This sprawling white dragon with wings unfurled above you. He opens up his maw, and a bright blue gout begins to form there, and
No! Crap!
need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
This might be the end of Agnes.
Yeah, does she take 2 failures?
Yeah, she'll take 2 failures.
Okay.
Okay, so, oh, dang. Okay, so,
Thanks, Strong.
Oh, I'm in TTMS. Okay, I'll re-roll it just to give you a chance. Okay. Alright, so, if you got 15 or above, which is cheer and strong, you take half of 55. So, about 27 points of cold damage.
If we got above that number,
Yeah, 15 or above.
Yes.
I'm down.
Are you
No.
down for real?
No, Strong, you got 22. Oh.
No, I got 20 hit points right now.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. So, you go down. Okay, Cheer, where are you at?
I'm okay, because I have the Ring of Warmth, which gives me resistance to cold, so I take 27 and then take half of that, so...
Oh, nice.
So what is that?
Half of
13,
27
14?
will do 13, yeah.
Okay. I'm okay!
Okay.
Like
So, Rosie, you take... Did you pick any magic items?
I have boots of the winterland, so I
What
am
is-
resistant to cold.
Was there
Yeah.
a cold
Well,
memo
that's-
that I missed?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you take
How many?
half of that. So you take 27 points of cold damage.
Are you kidding me?
I am also.
Just barely. Just barely. She had 27 hit points, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. And that'll be 2 failures for Agnes.
Yeah. She is at 0 and 2 failures and 1 success.
Okay.
I can't wake myself.
I can't.
All right.
I got this. I got this, you guys. It's okay. I'm surrounded
right.
by unconscious friends.
That'll bring us to Cheer. You're at the top.
Well, I'm going to cast this. I'm not sure what level. Hold on, I have to read it first. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm gonna cast this. I know I am. I just don't know if I want to do second level or third. Yeah, okay, I'm casting it at 3rd level. I'm still on TTMS. Heck and heck. Now I'm casting it at 3rd level. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Boom! I cast Aid!
Okay.
I bolster my allies with toughness and resolve up to 3 creatures, so everyone. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5. So I'm assuming that revives them because it gives them 5 hit points as well as increasing their max.
We'll say yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So you did it at a higher level, so
So it gives them 10.
awesome. So actually that saves Agnes. That brings Agnes and Strong, you're up with 10 hit points.
And your max increases by 5. Or 10, sorry.
Yeah. And also, you too, Rosie, your HP goes up by 10.
Okay, do I just add the
Yeah, so it'll be
10
43, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah!
All right. Well done.
Thank you! And then as my bonus action, I'm going to try and slash the thing with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And say,
Do it.
Mahute is way cooler than you said he is.
Not great. My charisma is 11. I'm not great with the comebacks.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
just
6.
it thuds into his side, and he grunts in pain. All right. So that's going to bring us to Rosie.
All right. So where are we in respect to the dragon? Is it like in front of us?
It's among you. It's
It's
so-
huge.
So, well, all right, we'll do a quick thing. So I'm imagining like Agnes right here,
That is such a good goat.
and then you're standing near her. It's like, "Meh." And then Strong's over here, like, "Meh." And Cheers like, I'm a bird. And
I'm a bird! Meh! I'm a bird!
and this is
Oh
like
my
the
God.
dragon, like
This is art.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
I can just cube of force again.
so depending on what you're trying to do, if like I feel like what's the question like what's the follow-up question to knowing like where it is? Can I?
Yeah, I was just telling how close it was, and then and he dissipated the fog.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fog is.
blown away by us.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out Mare and cast blindness on him.
Oh. Okay.
Go,
Do
bells,
it.
go!
All right.
So click it.
Which one is that?
Hold on.
Which bell?
Blindness stuff.
What is that? Which bell?
Oh, the bell?
It's Mairn.
Mare.
And then click submit.
But what type is that? I need to look.
It's a necromancy.
Oh, I think.
Ah, yay. I'll take care of this for you, Rosie.
Sounds like the black powder merchant.
All right, so 16 con save. Boom.
Holy!
Oh!
Oh.
He, as he kind of shrugs off the mat and says, "Oh, well, you're on your own."
Thanks, Marin.
Is there any, like, if it saves, does anything else happen, or is it just like just nothing happens?
I don't think.
Not a success. The spell's just over.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Nothing. So what is the bell? Does the bell give you that spell? Is that what that is about? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. You still have a bonus action. Oh, you were muted.
Sorry, I was asking her a question, so I muted us.
Oh.
Yeah, so she cast it
through
through
the bell.
Marin, but it did not give her that spell, so she used a spell slot.
So she casts it through Marin. Does that give any advantages or bonuses or anything?
No, just because as a bard, they have to use it.
Right. That's their. Okay, got it. All right, just making sure that doesn't give you like gives them disadvantage or something like that.
I'm trying to see.
I don't think so.
Alright.
I think it only gives disadvantage on like charm effects.
Yeah, charm
spells.
effects.
Oh, okay. All right. So, do you want to use a bonus action, or do you have any?
Oh, I'm inspired, yo.
Yeah, you guys are both inspired.
Okay, I remember that.
I'm just gonna. I've still got my shield. I'm gonna like step away. Like I'm still keeping close to Agnes. I'm gonna kind of take a couple steps back.
Okay. Alrighty. That'll bring us to Strong.
Hit me. Okay. I am going to. Ooh, I'm not gonna take that chance. All right. Well, I have to get up first because even though I'm conscious, I'm still laying down. And then, how far is the worm from me?
Close.
Okay.
Like.
Close enough to
Yeah.
stab it.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. And in that case, I'm going to. I don't have anything else, do I? Nope. All right. 3 slashes at it, like I've been doing.
All right. Do you lose that once you go unconscious? I have no idea.
Yes. So let me
So-
rage again.
Okay. So does that mean you take a point of exhaustion
I get 2.
for going into frenzy?
Maybe. I don't know. Does it?
I think going into frenzy
when your
costs you a
rage
point of
ends and
exhaustion.
stuff for
I mean,
one
it
level
does.
of Exhaustion. Yeah.
But does it happen once you go unconscious?
I'm gonna
When
say
you go unconscious,
yeah.
rage ends. Rage ends,
Oh, okay.
you get the level of exhaustion. Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. I don't think it affects anything that you're gonna do. I'm just making it known.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3.
Like if you go down a couple more times, it actually might be bad. But
Yeah.
All right. So what is that? 17, 20, and a 24. They all hit.
Yes.
All right. So blah 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 blah. 29 plus 8. So that's a lot of damage. 27 damage. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he's describe what it looks like as you like stabbing over and over. Like, do you like fly around him, like whizzing around, or like what is it like?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be flying around as much as I can. I have like 40 feet. And just try to get him in like places like that he's not quite looking, like in the ribs and like in the neck and
Okay, yeah. You
back
go
of his,
around like you poke some holes in his like wing membranes as well, and like he like snaps at you as you fly by, but you're just too fast for him.
Yeah.
Awesome, very cool. That'll bring us to Agnes.
Agnes!
Oh, she might die.
She's fine. She's
Oh, yeah,
totally
you did that
fine.
Forgot.
So she is going to charge the dragon. She's going to move at least 20 feet straight towards it, and then hit it with a ram attack. Hopefully. 16.
Pump. It's,
Dang it, Agnes!
she connects into his chest, but it's just not enough to. It just bounces off his scales. Her horns kind of glance off them, And he like looks down on her, like, angry, like.
Come on, Agnes, roll better. Come on, man. And she huffs at it, like she's not impressed. Do you know who my dad is?
Do you know my dad?
Awesome. So that'll bring us to the dragon, who is going to first slash at Strong with which misses, and then he brings another one swinging through the air.
That hits.
All right, so you take 14 points, halved, I guess, so 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's what he does. So, and actually, no, he's got one more, doesn't he? And then he's going to. I didn't get this in there. He's going to take a. He's going to try. He's going to bite at the goat in front of him.
No! That hits!
No!
Okay, so.
And she's exactly unconscious! Why does this keep happening?
Because that's what happens to goats that fight in Elysia.
Yeah, they are basically.
They go down as soon as they get up. Every time.
Exactly 10! Hit for exactly 10! Why?
That's what happened to Gruff every time.
Yeah, Gruff almost died so many times.
Every single time we fought.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to be its turn, which brings us to Cheer.
Okay.
Agnes, no!
But instead, I'm going to cast. Oh. Where's my only healing? Heck. Heck. Well, yeah, I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level, at Strong, for 7 hit points.
All right.
Yay.
And then I'm going to Guiding Bolt the dragon.
Yeah.
At first level. It better hit or I'm going to be real mad. 20.
Okay, yeah, that does hit.
14 radiant damage, and the next attack that requires an attack roll has advantage.
Alrighty. He sneers as this radiant fire cascades over and like kind of growls in pain. All right, awesome. That'll bring us.
I'm also gonna fly straight up in the air 50 feet,
All right, cool.
just so that I'm more separated from my team.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just kidding. It's fine. That'll bring us to Rosy. Rosy.
Drinking a potion is an action, huh?
Is drinking a potion yourself action or bonus action?
It is technically an action, but I will let you do it for bonus action because it's more fun.
Excellent.
We'll say like instead of like a big Red Bull, it's more like the 5-hour energy, so you could be like bonus action.
Fair shot.
Just a little
yeah.
guy. Okay, I'm going to drink that potion.
Drink that potion.
And then using my bells, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. Unless there's something I can do.
This is a wise move.
Yes, and I'm using Fair to do it.
Okay, gonna click it.
He's the dreamer.
Say,
I got this.
hey, don't you worry, man. I'll get us out of here. Don't you worry.
All right.
I think the bells are made up of like 4 old men, some dude that's like always high, an old lady, and a baby.
Find out. Whenever you go. What spells get stolen?
Awesome. So that'll bring us to Strong.
All right. One more again. Bang, bang, bang.
The second one is a miss.
Yeah. Well, God, why did I get like
Oh my-
ones on all of them? That's weird.
But yeah.
So guiding bolt. Does that only apply to the first one, or?
I think. Well, let's just have fun. Let's just go ahead and have it apply to the second.
Yay!
All right. So, by the way, you're doing a hell of a lot of damage. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I love barbarians. Like,
Yeah.
I love them.
They're awesome. So 20, 21, 33 points of damage. Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right. So you continue to like do this flurry of attacks around, and he gets like frustrated, really frustrated. And actually, everyone roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception?
Well, okay. Well, we can just stop there.
High five!
All right. So everyone notices this.
Yay!
You notice as Strong's landing blow after blow after blow after blow, whatever force is drawing this wind out from the earth up through the mountain is starting to like lose its hold and starting to go wild, and like this column is starting to like kind of spin out and like further and further in cavern. It's still like a little bit of ways away from you, but it's starting to get out of control. As like all these more wounds appear on this dragon, and it draws closer and closer to its end, that sort of thing. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. Brings us to Agnes.
She's gonna make a death saving throw. 8.
And actually, because she's already... No.
Oh.
You
Wait.
brought her back up with 8.
That's right.
I thought she was dead for a second. I really did. I know. She just has one failure.
We're okay. Everything's fine.
Okay, so one failure, which brings us to the Drago, who is going to kind of also kind of like turns over and notices what's happening with the wind, and it's going to get frustrated, and it's actually going to go all his attacks on Strong, because Strong is doing work. So here comes 2 claws.
Yes.
Fail. 14. I don't know if that's a hit.
Yeah.
All right, so 7 points of slashing damage, and then he's gonna bite you. He's
Misses.
rolling
Ooh.
so bad. It's rolling so bad. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. So he's stunned and like a little bit like off balance. He just wasn't expecting the ferocity of this tiny little bat that's like flying all around him and like doing such pain to him. So he misses a few of his.
Bring in the hurt.
All right, so that'll bring us to Cheer.
Heck yeah, it will. Okay, so first, gonna spiritual weapon. Am I? Should I heal? Nope, I'm gonna spiritual weapon. 26 to hit.
He cries out as another 10 points of force damage befalls his head.
Hey, Tiny!
Says the tiny bird to the dragon. Marahute says hi! And I cast Shatter at him. And I'm going to use my channel Divinity, Destructive Wrath, to roll maximum damage.
Dang.
Teeny little bird, baby.
You almost rolled maximum damage as it is. Okay, so con save.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, he's got a +7.
Yes! It was because I mentioned Marahute.
Yeah. All right.
So 3 So what is that, 24?
That'll be 18.
6 times 3.
24.
6 times
Wait, what?
3.
Because it's 3d8
Oh,
damage.
3d8. Oh, it's 8.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
24. Yeah.
24.
Take 24 thunder damage, sucker!
Oh, for some reason I thought it was D6.
I did too.
Sorry, my bad. I read that wrong.
That's okay.
All right, so yeah, 24 points of damage. Holy crap, Gina!
Yeah!
That's Lindsay.
No one talks about Marahute that way!
And as you kind of like cast this, the rest of you Cheer, you feel this kind of like wave that kind of overcomes you, but the other, you swear that for a moment her feathers turn bright gold as Cheer casts a spell, and it's like, and like she channels this spirit of Marahute through her, and it slams into the dragon, and like ice shatters all around him, like icicles are beginning to fall from the ceiling and clattering against the ground in big explosions of ice. Actually, go ahead and everyone roll a dex save. It's going to be low.
Oh!
Well, you're still gonna
Yep, save, so I need to click right here.
That's actually really hilarious. And he's gonna roll 2, and he's fine. Okay, so I love it. This perfect moment where you're like, ah, then, ow.
You guys see this? It looks so cool. Oh gosh!
So you're gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
You're from Ice Wyrm?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fell from the ceiling from my awesome shatter.
So, that's perfect. All right, so that'll bring us to Rosy.
Okay, I'm invisible, and I'm gonna rush over to Agnes, and I'm gonna try to use my healer's kit to like stabilizer.
Okay, sure. Roll me a medicine check. And I'll say with advantage.
Okay.
This is background.
Wait, what?
With the healer's kit, you don't have to make a medicine check to stabilize. You just automatically do. Based on one use of the healer's.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, then you do that. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
You're still invisible because it wasn't an
I'm
attack.
still invisible.
Yeah.
It's a good. That's a good move to remain, not cast a spell to remain invisible, and
Yeah.
smart.
I'm just gonna get away from Agnes and kind of.
She's bad luck.
I make sure she's okay. And I'm gonna go around to the other side of the dragon.
Okay.
And
So you're circling around behind the dragon.
yeah,
Okay. Perfect.
I can do that sneakily.
Okay. I'm not going to even ask you to roll stealth because, not because it wouldn't normally have a chance, but because all that ice smashing everywhere, it can't keep track of, like, it can't hear you, it can't, it obviously can't see you. It doesn't necessarily, it's also more preoccupied with strong than anyone. So I'm not even going to make you roll stealth. You're just hitting from it.
Okay, so that's my movement, and for my bonus, I'm gonna do healing word on strong.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Very cool.
Just level.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Just yeah. Should just go.
Sweet. Very nice.
I just keep going
Okay.
from 10 to 3
No
and
longer-
10 to 3.
No! I know, everyone with healing words has been 7.
10 3, 10 3.
All right. So that'll bring us to strong.
Kill it.
Alright. Okay. Alright. This time, I'm going to recklessly attack with my first one. So I have advantage. Be worth it.
By the way, I gotta say, it bugs me that reckless attack doesn't give you advantage on all your attacks of that turn.
It does.
Like-
No, just
And it doesn't. Just your first.
attack.
Just the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's baloney that you only get advantage on your attack you make in turn, but like everyone else can get advantage on you
Are you
for a
sure?
full round. Well, that's what it says right
I
there.
think it just says like when you make your first attack, you have to decide at your first attack, so you can't like make a normal attack and then decide to have advantage, because then it says doing so gives you advantage on melee attack rolls using strength during this turn. Right?
Oh, actually,
I've
that's
always-
probably more right. That's the way I would have thought it would work.
That makes
So, yeah,
sense.
alright. Then let's just go roll with that.
Okay.
Let's roll with that. You have advantage on all your rolls. That's more fair, anyway. So yeah, okay, cool.
Agree.
Okay.
So 15 damage. Holy crap!
Natural 20!
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Describe me what it's like when you kill this thing.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm so ready. Ready. I'm going to wait till it opens its mouth.
Okay.
I'm going to.
As this, it starts like to see fear, and like once again, this blue fire begins to well up in its maw as it opens up and begins to like rear back its wings.
I fly down his throat and take my rapier and just like from the inside, you can see it poke through, just all the way down.
Okay, so like a I don't even know. Like, I mean, I honestly like a coin purse. It just like opens up like a ball.
Like a zipper.
Yeah,
Just
like,
covered in blood. Ah!
Yeah. And like you burst forward, dragon's like kind of like fiery ice blue eyes kind of roll around a little bit wildly as it kind of loses its balance, and then it falls backwards in a clump, and the wind that's rolling around just immediately starts spreading out. You all are like thrown back, almost all the way against the wall, getting hurt a little bit, but nothing that we're going to worry about rolling for right now. But you got slammed against the wall as this wind starts roiling around, and then just bursts right out of the mountain, and like the ice begins to like is falling, and the mountain itself begins to shake and crumble. What do you do?
I'm going to zoom back to my party so that we're all within 15 feet of each other. I'm going to healing word Agnes so that she is no longer unconscious. Yes! And then I'm going to click the cube of force for non-living matter so it cannot pass through.
Oh my god, that thing is awesome.
Seriously?
Right? And then we're going to book it! Because it moves with me.
Holy crap. Alright, so can you roll that again just so I can read it?
Okay, yeah. Click! So non-living is 2 charges.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that 2 charges? Yeah.
How long does it last? A minute?
1 minute! And I will do it again as soon as the minute is over if we're not out of the mountain.
Alright, so like you all are racing behind as I guess you're holding this in your beak. And you all start running out the tunnel the way you came, as like ice and sharp, like massive icicles like come down and just smash against the invisible wall that's encasing you all, and like sending these shards like scattering against the wall. You race down the cavern as it begins to crumble behind you, and then you reach the mouth of the cave and jump. A big puff of like snow spray follows you as you go down, and 36 charges.
Well, that's if it's new, I think. So I'm assuming we've used it before, so I had like assumed we didn't have all 36.
That is the most OP
Seriously.
thing I've ever seen.
It was my rare magic item.
Holy crap! I want that. Alright. So anyway, I'm gonna say, well, just for flavor reason, you jump out of the mountain as this thing blows you out. You float for a little bit, still holding the cube of force. I'm gonna say you ride it down like a sled. And just like starts skidding down the mountain, just like going through. Like you see these big sprays of like snow and ice, like and rocks, kind of like crumble out of your way as you slide down.
No, we can't.
All the way down the mountain, and then eventually rest in the valley. And as for I'm gonna return to this for different music. You reach the bottom of the mountain, and almost immediately, something feels just different in the air. That the extreme level of the oppressive cold, and it's not just because you've exerted yourselves. Like there's something different now. It seems to be slowly dissipating, this bitter cold that's gripped this land. And you free the northern winds.
Yay!
And Marahute is excited, and you can turn by because I didn't take you long at all, because you all had stuff that skipped a lot of stuff.
High five, Steve. Good job.
You arrived before nightfall at Pigloo's
Oh my
city.
God. Yay! Also, I wanted to go gather food for the wolves and give it to them before we go back.
Okay, perfect. And
Because I have the Outlander background and I can do that.
okay, so they regard you at first with a lot of skepticism, but when you offer the food, like, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I just was doing what I thought I had to do.
I know. I understand. Desperate times and all. But before we go, I just want to say I told you that we were going to do it, and you should have just let us go. But it doesn't matter.
Maybe
Well-
next time you'll think about it.
Next time, I'll trust birds and marshmallows.
Yay!
Yeah. So
Cup of
do you-
tea.
then you go back to Pigloo and for kind of and let's just amp this up. As you return, eggs start to hatch and little flukes of penguins start to wander around. And everyone's kind of like doing little like dances in the corridor because it already feels warmer. And like there are people who have run out to the oceans and begun to bring back all sorts of fish for the entire city. And everyone is very grateful. And they sing you the songs of the Piglepayans. And, is
Did
there
that-
anything else that you all like to do?
Did the really helpful penguins egg hatch?
His,
Great butt.
his was the first to hatch because of that juicy booty.
That juicy booty.
So yeah.
Excellent.
Anyway, anything else that you all want to do?
I want to party with the Piglepayans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, earlier when you were like, you wake up and you have this vision, you sing your morning song, I was going to be like, wake up in the morning feeling like... Because I'm a cleric and it's my holy song of the morning.
All right. Well, that's
Throw
it,
down.
everybody. That's the one shot.
Woo! We survived!
For any of you watching at YouTube, thanks for tuning in. For anyone that came to watch after our Twitch mess up, thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. Hope you had fun watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to us on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at UPick Gaming, so you can get live updates on when we're going live, what games we're playing, and all that jazz. We got a dice giveaway coming up really soon, so look out for that. Besides that, thanks and bye!
Bye!
Bye bye.